Cherry, cherry. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. And we're going to be continuing Zenless Zone Zero today. Okay, specifically the story sections that we left off on last time. Hope we have a good progress. I kind of have a lot of gotcha stuff to do because, by God, MiHoYo just updated everything all at once. So now, where were we? Let's catch up. Hello, bro. Bells had to endure more than her share on this job. Senior sister is the best. Aren't you the senior? Proxy without their senior sister is nothing. Those damn soldiers, how dare they lock up my junior? Oh, I guess you were talking about Shifu there. Hello. You've still got your senior sister waiting for you up on the mountain. Can't have you getting kidnapped before you see her. I keep having these unsettling dreams lately. Like something bad is about to happen. Foreshadowing! I bet something bad is about to happen and it's going to be an interesting experience. Whenever I'm on a mission in miasma-dense areas, I always hear these whispers. I'm a bit worried about you, and about my senior sister, my sister. It's not corruption symptoms, is it, senior? Have the recent missions been too much? If so, let me help share the load. Don't worry so much. The sky could fall and Shifu would handle it. We'll be okay. You're right. We've still got Shifu. Yep, Shifu. Yishuan. You explained to Shifu in detail about the Obscura found in Waifei Peninsula and the potential Exaltist bases hidden in the Hollow. The lives of Waifei Peninsula's citizens are at stake. It can't be taken lightly. If the defense force refuses to step in, then Yunkei Summit will have no choice but to break the rules of engagement and take action. But now that there are threats both inside and outside the Hollow, and with so few disciples left at Swabian Temple, we might need some reinforcements. Don't worry, I know some people. An angry shout. Let me guess. The poor temple's doors couldn't withstand the force of the uninvited guests. They creaked open, let them...
I was wondering who would break into Swabian Temple in the middle of the night. Turns out it's soldiers from the defense force.
Oh yes, and this is actually kind of convenient for us because, well... Oh look, soldiers from the defense force are here. Would be quite... Oh no, they have to chase the proxy into the Hollow. That is so unfortunate. And they just happened to find the Exaltists on the way. Such poor luck.
Please be aware that although Phylum Heights is under military control, soldiers have no right to enter private residences without permission.
Well, to be fair, they probably had probable cause since, we're right here.
And my temple isn't exactly a place where anyone can just come and go as they please.
What's all this rambling?
I think what this lady means, Captain, is that you barged into someone's home in the middle of the night and caused a big ruckus. And now she's ready to give you a beating.
Yeah, pretty much.
Give me a beating?
See, Senior said that if this lady is going to beat you up, he probably won't be able to stop her.
Oh yeah, no one can stop her. After all, she is the Void Hunter. Well, not a Void Hunter, but she's Void Hunter tier.
Even with all the Obsidian troops of Waifei Peninsula as support, you probably still couldn't stop me.
High Preceptor Yishuan, this unannounced visit is not meant as a provocation. But the person behind you, Phaethon, is currently under our protection.
And we're her disciples, so it basically balances out.
Under your protection? You mean the mayor's envoy whose freedom is now being restricted?
The temporary restriction on the proxy's movement is both to protect military secrets and to ensure the proxy's safety.
No matter how you look at it, my disciple is safest under my protection.
Please hear me out, you two.
Listen, you two. There's something more urgent to deal with than my safety.
Yeah, the Exaltus.
Proxy, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Literally, they're friends.
Oh, so the Proxy wasn't kidnapped by Yunquei Summit.
Apologies. This is my mistake. I thought it was the city authorities who took the proxy away, trying to extract military information.
Well, I guess that sort of makes sense, but they're not.
I've never cared about military secrets, only about the safety of my disciples and the well-being of New Eridu.
Well then, Proxy, if you went so far as to defy military orders to contact Yunquei Summit, I trust you must have had a good reason.
Yeah. We lay out the current intel and situation to both
You mean
parties.
you're absolutely certain that the Exaltus still have a real stronghold hidden somewhere in the Hollow?
I am. I can't say absolutely certain, but even the slight chance of such a risk can't be ignored.
Can't say I'm completely certain. Not until I enter the Hollow myself and reach those coordinates. But as Guardians of New Eridu, shouldn't Yunquei Summit and the Defense Force investigate, even if there's only the slightest chance of danger?
Belle, I just received an alert from Fairy.
Oh no.
According to real-time Hollow monitoring data, ether activity is rising across the entire Lemnian Hollow.
Well, that cannot be good.
Warning, ether activity across Lemnian Hollow is approaching record-high levels. Warning, at the current rate of Hollow expansion, there is a 17.2% chance that Lemnian Hollow will breach the Zenless limit within 1,026 hours.
Well, wait, roll for Zenless limit?
What's that voice assistant rambling about this time?
Basically, she's saying that if left unchecked, the Hollow might just go boom.
Like, Seed is not dumb. She's actually pretty smart, but it is kind of funny how she just coaches things in very childlike manner.
The Exaltists in charge of miasma research mentioned experiments on large-scale miasma activation. I suspect they're preparing for what they call the final sacrifice. Based on the intelligence and mission results we've seen, the Exaltists control most of the miasma-rich areas in Lemnian Hollow. They've also mastered the technology to manipulate the unique ether. The current rise in ether activity throughout the Hollow is probably connected to the Exaltists' operations.
If your theory is true, then this currently undiscovered Exaltus base will likely become the central hub for their final sacrifice.
And therein lies our solution.
Exactly.
Smash it.
But if we can take out their hidden base, the sacrifice ritual won't happen, and the Hollow's rising activity will be back under control.
How do you manage to sigh with a mechanical throat like that?
Probably great difficulty.
Although I tried to ignore some of the seemingly fabricated technical terms, you still managed to lose me. So essentially, we head in, confirm whether any Exaltist rats are still stirring up trouble, and if they are, we wipe them out. That should eliminate the threat, right?
Search and destroy. Search and destroy. Death. Death to the Exaltists.
Wow, Captain Magus. You actually understood everything this time. Amazing.
Oh, come on. She's not that dumb. Well, maybe she is. Who knows?
And let's move out. Opal Squad will personally eliminate the looming shadow that threatens Wi-Fi Peninsula.
But Captain Magus, weren't you just saying an hour ago that military orders must never be disobeyed?
Well, yes, but again, we could loophole this shit very easily.
Disobeying orders? Hardly. We were chasing after Phaethon, who fled all the way into the Hollow with classified military intel.
Exactly. When you're in the military, you have to get very good at using bits of loopholes.
Captain Magus, your enthusiasm is truly moving. But you could have just left it to Yunquay Summit.
Also, Scarbray, welcome. And yeah, welcome. Welcome to the stream. A bit different from my usual time as usual, but I just felt like it. And to put it simply, MiHoYo updated several games, and now I'm trying to get through stuff so I don't miss anything.
It's our duty as the Defense Force to wipe out the Exaltists. If our superior officers have failed in that duty, then I'll take responsibility myself.
I am a gun. I shoot.
Besides, the Obscura still haven't been fully examined. If a sacrifice really did emerge from the boxes, then Defense Force soldiers, and even civilians, would pay dearly.
I understand. My disciples and I will remain on standby at Phylum Heights and fulfill our duty to protect this place.
About the time of deployment.
In that case, the attack plan and the operation start time need to be decided ASAP.
Yeah, we probably should do it right now.
Deploying all of Obel's squad would draw too much attention. I'll need to wait for the right moment. Let's regroup and launch the operation first thing tomorrow morning. All members of the Obel squad, return to base and get some rest.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Tomorrow's probably going to be a long day.
Oh yeah, we got a lot we gotta work on. That's the first. There's a lot we're going to have to deal with, so. But quick things first. I can't remember. Did I did this? That's how my luck. Am I lucky? Am I lucky? Am I lucky? I have no idea what that means. Scarce. Bad sleep schedule drains your fumes. Rest and recover dispels the gloom. Okay. Okay, let's get going. Let's begin. Hello, Seed. Good morning. I'm here to invite you to today's grand escape strategy meeting. We're going to start evacuating civilians? Fine. If you want the dull version, I'm here to bring you to the strategy meeting. It's indeed about the civilian evacuation or whatever. Let's go. Let's see. Seed. Squad member Seed. Proxy. All members of Obel Squad are present. And please begin the operation briefing, Colonel. With a wave, from the Colonel, the rowdy ranks of soldiers quiet down.
Experimental ether units called Obscura were placed in large numbers within the Hollow and around Waifei Peninsula by Porcelumex and the Exaltists. Obel Squad was the first to discover that they could hold and even generate a sacrifice. Later operations by other squads also confirmed this. That's about all we've got on the Obscura for now, and there are still many unchecked ones hidden in Waifei. According to our investigations, none carrying sacrifices have been found outside the Hollow.
But we can't gamble with people's lives with some big unknown. Right, Colonel Isolde?
Yep.
You're right, Orphe. Which is why we're launching the Hollow evacuation plan, starting with relocating the residents of Phylum Heights. We're moving them into the city, at least until every Obscura in the area has been inspected. The evac op will be handled by troops under the Major General. As for Obel Squad, you'll be on standby as a mobile unit, ready to jump in the moment anything goes sideways.
On standby as a mobile squad, huh? In other words, we get to move however we want for now, correct?
Yes, on standby. As in, yeah, I'm going to basically put you on standby, but you can do whatever you want, and I know you're going to do something crazy.
It's on standby at all times, not do whatever you like. Is that clear, Captain Magus?
We're going to do what we want.
Crystal clear, Colonel. I assure you, we will not act on our own or do anything reckless.
Press X to doubt. Press so many X's to doubt. I'll keep an eye on Captain Magnus.
I've got the captain covered. Obel Squad won't be running wild on my watch.
We're the civilian, technically.
Why do I get the feeling something's going on between you all? Anyway, just behave. Things are bound to get messy during the evacuation, so make sure the proxy stays safe, Magus.
Of course. The proxy's a VIP under our protection. Aren't you, Proxy?
And we're Yeah, putting you on standby is basically telling Alucard to go for a walk. Yes. Yes. Obel Squad, go for a walk.
Speaking of VIPs, Commander Lorenz, Mr. Lucro, and the rest of the Porcelumex higher-ups will be evacuating alongside the residents.
The big shots can't wait to run for their lives, huh?
The threat of hidden sacrifices is no joke. We can't blame the executives for saving their own hides. Alright then. I'll go get the executive sorted for VIP evac. Obel Squad is dismissed for now.
Isolde,
Something on your mind, Captain Magus?
I was just wondering, Colonel, if I ever disobeyed your orders, would you be able to forgive me?
Basically the equivalent of, I'm going to disobey your orders in the near future, so just a heads up.
You do know there's a time and place for sarcasm in front of your squad, right, Captain Magus? But if that day ever comes, I trust that you'd have your reasons.
I recognize that you're going to do something, and I understand, and I trust that you have your reasons. You're my friend.
I know the captain always has her reasons, Colonel Isolde.
He does. He always does.
Don't tell me you're actually itching to go rogue with your captain, Orphe.
I mean, he kind of has no choice.
Don't worry, I'll keep her in line.
Huh? Me?
Either way, we've got each other's backs. That won't change, right?
Nope, it won't.
Damn right.
Good to hear. That makes me feel a little better, Captain.
As Isolde's dismissed echoes through the square, the soldiers begin to scatter and leave.
Proxy! Proxy!
Why are you being so sneaky?
Why are you sneaking over and whispering like this? It totally looks like you're trying to rope me into some secret plan.
Ah yes, the whole trying to be sneaky makes you less sneaky situation.
The captain said that you should sneak over and meet us over there in a bit. It'd be way too obvious if we all moved together.
The captain's literally right behind you.
Isn't the captain always, like, right behind you? Why bother sending you to pass on a message?
Because it's cute.
Well, because the captain's voice is way too loud. She couldn't whisper for her life.
That probably also explains it. Magus, Orphe, and the others head towards the cable's car station. Let's go join them and whisper. Hollow evacuation? Is that big hollow going to spread to Phylum Heights? My whole livelihood is here. Don't worry, it might just be a small hollow disaster. Life is way more precious than property. Yeah, like for all the problems and for all the situations, I definitely would value life over property because, well, you can re-get new property, you can get a new house, but if my family died, that's nothing. Nothing can change that. You young folks just don't get it. I came here from the old capital. Do you know how long it took me to build up this business? Try to stay calm. Work with the Defense Force and leave Waipin Peninsula for the time being. The Hollow might settle in a few days, and you can all come right back. This is basically, you should treat it like a hurricane or a natural disaster. Don't push, don't panic. Hey, I'm talking to you. Excuse me, I have a child with me. Could you let them go first? Mommy. Mommy, wait, I almost forgot. I have this. Mommy! Mommy! Our company volunteered to help maintain order here, so don't push your luck. Please follow the evacuation order and rejoin the evacuation group at once. Yeah, for all the people are a bit worried, getting them out of here is probably a good idea. Hey, I told you to watch your tone. You're even scarier than an ethereal. I accidentally lost track of my group. Come with me, Granny. I'll help you catch up to the main group. Any large-scale Attention citizens. Due to potential disaster risk in the Lemnian Hollow, please cooperate with the Defense Force and evacuate Phylum Heights in an orderly manner. Citizens, please actively cooperate with the evacuation operation organized by local forces, urban area, and if you encounter any security threats, please seek help from nearby defense. Yep, like this is just... You should probably treat this as like the equivalent of a disaster situation, like a hurricane or a tornado. Just get everyone out of the area just to be safe. Now, let's join Waifu Squad. You caught that right, Proxy. Mobile Squad's role... Okay, yeah, we have to stand by for In other words, if we sneak into the Hollow operation now, no one will catch us. No, we're covertly going in to investigate for the safety of the citizens of Waifei Peninsula. The captain's right. It's all about how you sell it at the end of the day. There's bound to be confusion during an evacuation, and that's perfect window to move in. So yes. Commander sold a... 1 second, just got 1 second. The arrangements just happened to work in our favor. Do you think she already knows about us? Probably. You did basically tell her, I'm going to be doing something against your orders in the near future. She got nothing to do with this. If we're caught, I'll take the heat for defying orders. Time is the essence. Let's get moving. Let's launch the assault. Crowd gathers at the cable car, evacuating Phylum Heights under the direct and direction support of the Defense Force and top security.
Tell the workers to pick up the pace. That porcelain's worth more than their lives.
Don't let them hear you. I don't want to see complaint letters in the employee yearbook.
Complaint letters? You actually read those, boss?
Training reliable subordinates matters more than you'd think. We don't want to end up in the same mess we did back then.
That's actually a good idea. People often forget that reliable subordinates are worth a lot more than say, simple numbers or pure profit.
We trusted the Defense Force to protect company assets, but they were useless. And that cost us a fortune.
Sorry, excuse me. Please, could you let my child move up in line?
Yeah, let the kid through!
Honestly, just be patient. Like, we're not rushing. This is a preemptive evacuation.
Cut it out! The evacuation order's been planned long in advance. You're only getting out of here because the company paid for it. Don't push it.
Oh god, like, don't do that. Like, that's just causing conflict, man.
Watch your mouth.
Like, for all the guy is a bit of a scumbag, he's a...
Protecting the company's image is also part of what you're paid for. Got it?
Oh yeah, I like him. He's one of the few company characters that, you know, has some smarts.
Please, can you let my child go first?
Sorry. I'm afraid I'm not in a position to help anyone either.
Today, Waifei Peninsula has opened its door to us. Just like every other door in this city.
Just a photo for the internal PR material, sir. Much appreciated.
I hate people like that, all concerned with PR and promotions.
This moment right now, and back then, it's all starting to look the same.
Okay, backstory time.
To those sitting at the top, our lives are nothing but silver spoons they use to scoop up and savor their triumph. Civilians, soldiers, doesn't matter. We're all merely specks of dust beneath the feet of giants clashing above us. This isn't the end, Orpheus.
Oh? Like, that's ominous as hell. What is going on with her? I don't know if she's friendly. I hope she's a friend, but they're setting up a lot of ominous stuff to make it seem like she might go bad. Something is just worrying me.
This is the Exaltist base we cleared out earlier. The proxy was there too.
Weren't we looking for a hidden base? Why are we back here again?
This is the path that leads to the destination.
According to Fairy's calculations, the fissure that leads directly to the blind spot just so happens to be located in this area. I guess you could say we let the Exaltists slip right under our noses.
If it weren't for Lorenz and Lucro's interference, we might have uncovered signs of a base much earlier.
The fissure is close by, but Fairy's calculations could only narrow it down this far. We'll need you all to head into the hollow to confirm the exact location.
Commencing operation. Objective, locate the nearby fissure.
Yes, Captain Magus.
It must... Yeah, but this is why I'm navigating the hollow is kind of a nightmare, because you often have to use portals and fissures, it twists and bends. What kind of party am I using here? Okay, got it. So, I have Orphe as off-field DPS. I have Seed as on-field DPS, and obviously Trigger as my stunner. Got it.
The first diffraction signal source has been confirmed.
I just need to find the second signal source, and we can pinpoint the exact coordinates.
Proxy. You're not making up some technical jargon to fool me, are you?
No, we're not.
Did you already have a map of the fissure location prepared in your backpack?
Hey, don't question my professional skills as a proxy, alright?
Oh yeah.
Still, these data errors feel a little too organized to be natural.
Possibly could be some kind of
Almost
interference.
like someone deliberately set up this puzzle.
That is suspicious. Why would someone deliberately set this up? Then... That is suspicious. I am curious why someone would like to deliberately set up a puzzle for us. Feels like there's plans within plans moving around here.
Analyzing devices operating protocol.
So I can just...
The purpose of these devices seems to be to guide and concentrate the miasma.
How did you figure that out, Proxy?
It's all thanks to their engineers. They left super clear comments in the code.
Oh, right. Actual proper coding, because that's...
Final sacrifice. Large-scale miasma activation experiment. The Exaltists need to gather a massive amount of miasma. These devices must be important for that. The Exaltist outpost full of miasma might be the result of these devices as well.
Ah, interesting.
Communication structure analysis complete. Hub device location logged. Uploading to HDD now.
Got it. These are the coordinates of the blind spot.
But that's actually pretty realistic that people leave comments in the code, because you often leave those kind of things in code in order to make sure that, well, you know what everything does. Proper coders do that. So it is pretty realistic for that to be there. It is kind of funny, though, that that they left the specific information in the code that we could use. But then again, it does make sense, at least as far as I can tell. It's all about finding the right information. Okay, still got...
Pinpointing Fisher coordinates.
Hey, you soldiers over there.
Who the hell are you?
Well, look who it is. Isn't this the same guy we bumped into last time?
Traitor. Traitor.
Obel Squad. What are you doing here?
Yeah, that familiar, annoying voice. It's definitely him.
I want to ask you the same question. What are you doing here?
We're here under Major General Lorenz's orders, of course.
Doing what?
All right. We all know you're his right-hand man. But haven't you given me that line already?
I have no obligation to explain myself to you. But to avoid unnecessary conflict between so-called allies, this facility holds a stockpile of porcelain belonging to Porcelumex. We've been assigned to constant guard duty here to prevent any of the returning exaltists from stealing the city's strategic resources.
Wasn't it Porcelumex who originally handed these strategic city resources over to the exaltists?
Yep, here's the traitor, Your Majesty. This guy is so suspicious.
You sure are going out of your way to clean up the mess they made.
I'm not in the mood to bicker with you. Now, it's your turn to answer, Captain Magus. Why are you here? I don't recall receiving any orders about reinforced...
They were chasing after me.
As I'm sure you're aware, I'm the restricted operative designated by Commander Lorenz. I fled into the Hollow carrying sensitive military info. Mobile Squad is just here to capture me.
Yep, they're here for that exact reason.
Roxy?
No. We're here to capture you. They were following orders.
Oh. This envoy really is good at causing trouble, huh? Don't you think, Captain Magus?
No. We've received new intelligence indicating that the Exaltists likely still have a key base in the Hollow. Obel Squad's mission is to clear any threats to civilians here.
Yep, and...
You're a soldier too, so you should understand a soldier's duty.
He may be a soldier, but he's not that type of soldier, Magus.
A soldier's first and foremost duty is to follow orders.
Yep, he's one of those soldiers.
To follow orders. And doing that is what keeps everyone safe.
You're leading your squad without authorization. This is a clear violation of military command, Captain Magus.
Yeah, she's a gun.
Forget the orders. I did inform Obel just to dance to someone else's tune.
Yep, you formed Obel as essentially a collection of rejects, misfits, failed experiments, and you're a very nice person, Magus.
Disobeying orders is what it takes to protect this city, and so be it. I'll face a court-martial.
I've got a recording device, you know. Every word you say will be used as evidence in court.
Barry, hack into it and delete all of the information, please.
And I've got heavy firepower. If you don't step aside, every word you say might just become your last.
Oh boy, Magus is very short-fused. Enough.
The intel came from me, and this operation is under my lead. If the Defense Forces commanders have a problem with that, they can take it up with me directly.
Hey, I have the mayor's backing, and I'm already a criminal.
Threatening your comrades only adds to your offenses, Captain Magus. I'm not obligated to stop you from engaging in conflict. Go if you must. I hope to see you all alive in the military courts.
Lorenz's loyal soldiers glance once more at Magus before leading his squad away from the scene.
Finally, that annoying guy's gone. Onward to saving the world.
I love how Seed is just a bit of a space cadet, but she knows what's going on. Now real counts.
Now Opal Squad really is in big trouble. Captain Magus, was it really necessary to go that far?
Don't worry, little Proxy. When the time comes, I'll say the envoy was coerced by our troops and forced to lead the way into the Hollow.
That's not what I'm worried about.
That's not what I'm worried about. It's you and everyone from Opal.
I will take full responsibility for disobeying orders. And I'll go to Isolde to plead my case.
No. Captain Magus, if you get arrested, I'll have to face the battlefield all alone.
Alright, and they'll have to take off your tail.
Hey, couldn't you say something that shows you care about me, Orphe?
Oh, come on, she does care about you. A sudden message comes through the HDD.
Bell, we have an urgent communication request from the Defense Force.
The Defense Force?
An urgent call from the Defense Force?
Well, actually, Colonel Isolde contacted Ishin Sifu, who then got in touch with me. They want to use the HDD's communication channel to deliver a message to you. I only called it an urgent communication because I wanted to sound more professional in front of the Defense Force.
Again, I just love how these two siblings, despite being obviously professionals, are also kind of just, geeks.
Good afternoon, team. I had heard about Phaethon's abilities before, but experiencing a device that can communicate inside the Hollow firsthand still feels incredible.
Colonel, Isolde, let me explain.
Acting without orders, disobeying military command, and hoping to come to me for leniency? Captain Magus, you've been in the military long enough to know. Your behavior is getting more and more unruly.
Yeah, pretty much. But...
Captain Magus's cooling system is about to overheat!
Yep.
You mean you heard all that?
Yep, she did.
Proxy, your HDD's privacy protection is severely lacking.
Don't care, this is hilarious.
Anyway, I'm fully aware of the situation. You did the right thing, Captain Magus. All those years ago, we followed our orders, and our comrades died. And now, we can no longer stand by and watch Waifei Peninsula fall into danger for the sake of following orders.
That's actually a kind of a thing with modern military. Harry, a lot of people like to bring up the whole good soldiers follow orders thing, but a actual part of modern military law and doctrine is the idea that soldiers don't always have to follow orders. If your commander gives an unjust order or an illegal order, a good soldier is supposed to stop them or refuse. I guess this is a similar way. Probably would still get in trouble for disobeying orders, but this isn't the case of you should follow orders to the letter. This is a case of you saw an opportunity, because modern military actually does encourage some creative thinking.
All those years ago?
Isolde, why bring up the past all of a sudden?
Well?
I think it's time. I told you a few things now, Magus.
Is this really the time? We're kind of in the middle of something. And that raises so many death flags for you, Isolde.
Everyone here is either a comrade you can entrust your life to, or a brave soul willing to lay down their life for the safety of New Eridu. Which is why what I'm about to tell all of you is so important. It's a story of betrayal. A grave crime born of selfish ambition that put our city and its people in danger.
Is this the thing about what... Because I know the previous thing was soldiers revived who were betrayed or something.
So, Your inspection has finally uncovered something.
You mean the truth about what happened all those years ago?
Captain Magus and the Colonel's comrades all died during the fall of the old capital due to a lapse in commands from higher up. Is that what you want to tell us about?
Yep. Exactly, Scar. Doctrines have changed